temperature is comfortable here, welcoming. This is the sunlight zone, teeming with energy and movement, where life explodes in abundance around you. But don't get too comfortable. Danger is always lurking just around the corner. Predators like the leatherback turtle patrol these well-lit waters looking for their next meal. Nearby drifts a moon jelly. They come in all shapes and sizes, ranging from 5 to 40 centimeters in diameter. They lack strong stingers, which makes them extra vulnerable in the open ocean. If the turtle spots it, the jelly doesn't stand a chance. Leatherbacks are fast and agile swimmers, capable of reaching up to 35 kilometers an hour. The jelly, it covers a meager 7 meters per hour. So, the jelly's only hope is to slip by the turtle undetected. And for that, it relies on its transparency. It's almost impossible to notice until you get really close. But what exactly makes creatures like the moon jelly see-through? Well, it's physics. When light hits an object, one of 4 things can happen. It can be fully reflected, fully absorbed, pass through the object unobstructed, or be scattered in different directions. It's the reflection and absorption of light that make things visible in the first place. So the light passing through or being scattered are the most relevant adaptations for vanishing in well-lit waters. Scattering happens when light is bounced around by small structures inside a material, things like cells, organelles, or fibers. The more uneven and varied the internal makeup, the more light scatters, and the easier it is to see the creature. So to become transparent, it's crucial to minimize this scattering. Moon jellies are masters of this art, as are a few creatures we'll explore later. Their incredibly simple anatomies make it easier to maintain a bell-shaped body. Look closely. You won't find any lungs, blood, or a bladder. Instead, most of its body is made up of thick, jelly-like material with very few cells. This consistent body composition minimizes light scattering and turns the jellyfish transparent. But there's still one more problem. When light hits a new material, for example when traveling from air into water, it bends slightly. That's because the refractive index of water is different from that of air. The same happens when light traveling through ocean water hits the jellyfish. If the refractive index of the jellyfish is too different from that of water, its silhouette will be visible as a ghostly outline, a dead giveaway to hungry leatherback turtles. To solve this, the moon jelly must match the refractive index of water as closely as possible. That's why most creatures in the sunlight zone evolved to be largely composed of water. So when light travels from the water through their body, it passes through almost without bending. And just like that, they vanish in plain sight. But jellyfish aren't the only transparent creatures in these shallow waters. This is a convict searching fish. They're colourful, beautiful creatures that roam the tropical shallows of the Indo-Pacific. But take a look at their larvae. Their transparency is their invisibility cloak, and it works well, for a while. As they begin to develop their internal organs, muscles, scales, and fins, these new body parts bring with them pigmentation.
Oh, mimi nikisema setup nilikuwa nasema setup tripod si kamera.
It's all clustered in one place. To remain transparent for as long as possible.
But sasa since ushaisunda hapo kwa ajili ya kuitoa kweli.
This reduces the total area of coloration on their bodies.
Ikae kama hiyo ni iko connected hivyo sasa.
Quite the evolutionary adaptation. In the sunlight zone,
sawa.
Light your pattern. Too much distortion, scattering, or bending, and suddenly your outline appears for all to see. The simpler, flatter, and more uniform the body, the easier it is to vanish. Banded together like a disco ball, a dense cloud of fish moves towards you. It's a school of sardines, shimmering in the light of the shallow ocean. Below, a yellowfin tuna 3 times their size circles impatiently. Its torpedo-shaped body is built for one thing: pursuit. From down here, the sardines should be easy targets. They're silhouetted against the bright surface above. The tuna swims up and takes a single, decisive strike. Nothing. It's missed every single fish. Despite several tries, it only catches a few out of thousands. It's almost as though the tuna can't see what it's hunting when it gets up close. So, what's going on here? From below, the outline of these fish is obvious, but when approaching from the side, something unexpected happens which catches the tuna by surprise. Silverfish, like sardines, have a special layer of reflective cells under their scales called iridophores. They act like little horizontal mirrors, reflecting ambient light back out. So when predators approach from the side, they don't see the fish's bodies. They just see more of the surrounding environment reflected back to them. This mirroring technique is known as silvering, and it's a common camouflage technique in the top layer of the ocean. And it's not exclusive to fish. Turns out mantis shrimp larvae have a layer of iridophores behind their eyes to make them less obvious. These mirror cells are incredibly precise. They're able to reflect the exact wavelengths of light present in the fish's surroundings, regardless of time of day, weather conditions, or how deep the fish swims.
We have less than 3 minutes remaining.
So face a colourful, ever-changing light environment. To blend in, fish must reflect a broad range of colours all at once. Just like a painter with an expensive palette can match any colour, the iridophores can reflect almost any wavelength, making it very effective camouflage for the creatures in the waters. In the sun,
Ongea na kamera kitu.
In the ocean,
Sawa. Haina betri. Iko na. So kurudisha ndio. Sawa. Kesho tunashoot video kama but main videos.
there's no easy escape if something's up. Well, in the second layer of the ocean, the rules of hide and seek are completely different, and animals have adapted fascinating new ways to play along. As you descend past 200 meters, the ocean transforms around you. The warm embrace of sunlight fades, and the temperature drops to between 4 and 13 degrees Celsius. Oxygen is scarce. Food is scarcer. Life is slower. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Here, competition for survival is fierce.
Alright, less than half a minute remaining. US 100, I'm looking very bearish.
The Twilight Zone is home to a deadly spotlight. The faint light filtering down from above turns passing animals into obvious silhouettes, making them an easy
Gold.
kill for predators below.
I'm also very bearish. Let's wait for the market to open.
Meet the hatchetfish, a tiny thing, only 8 centimeters long. It drifts slowly through these dim waters.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'd never guess from looking at it.
Market open.
This fish conceals a remarkable piece of biological engineering. Luckily, you're about to see.
Alright, I'm selling. That is US 100.
Fish is roaming below, and it's a little too close
How about
to
gold?
for our hatchetfish. Feeling threatened, it activates hides its camouflage. Watch closely. Its belly lights up suddenly, a brilliant blue, matching the dim glow streaming down from the surface. In seconds, the hedgehogfish's silhouette vanishes completely. What seemed like an easy meal just moments ago turned out to be a little more complicated than the viperfish would have liked. This is counter-illumination, one of the most widespread camouflage tactics in the twilight zone. Countless species of fish, squid, and even crustaceans rely on bioluminescence to erase their own shadows and stay invisible from below. Every evening, hedgehogfish migrate into shallower waters to feed. More light in the shallows calls for a brighter blue to match. They turn on their bioluminescent camouflage and feast all night. The arrival of dawn breaking over the horizon signals it's time for the hedgehogfish to descend to the depths again. It dims its blue light as it travels down, turning from turquoise to deeper marine blue, constantly matching the glow from above. Still others, like the blue lanternfish, rely on a visual reference point. Even though they can't see their underbellies, they do have access to a specialized photophore facing their eye, which acts like a sensor. It constantly monitors the intensity, color, and angle of light filtering down from above, and tells the underbelly photophores how to light up to match. But not every creature can produce its own light. Some, like the Hawaiian bobtail squid, form an unlikely partnership in exchange for protection. Living inside its photophores are millions of light-producing bacteria which coexist in a delicate daily ritual. During the day, bacteria are slowly expelled from the squid, which spends its time buried in the sand. At night, the colony regrows, ready to protect their host while it finds something to eat. It's a win-win situation. The bacteria receive food and shelter from the squid, while the squid benefits from a camouflage it wouldn't be able to produce on its own. Bioluminescence keeps you safe in the dimly lit twilight zone. However, as you venture into the ocean's third layer, it quickly turns
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In the first two layers of the ocean,
Alright,
camouflage is
so
all
now
how animals interact with light. In the midnight zone, they swallow it whole. Plunging past the 1,000-meter mark, you're officially in the midnight zone. A peaceful stillness surrounds you. The water is near freezing, and the pressure is incomprehensible. The upper reaches of the midnight zone still know light, though it is very dim. Many animals here continue to rely on weak counter-illumination as a camouflage strategy. But as you move just a little deeper, you collide headfirst with pure darkness. Now, bioluminescence doesn't hide you anymore. It's a neon sign signaling your location to every predator nearby.
how about
Many
gold?
predators here actually
Okay, I'm
use
going to buy gold
bioluminescence
now.
as a hunting strategy, like the famous anglerfish. Can you see it? Well, you might not spot its actual body, but that glowing bulb is part of it, and this is by design. Instead of wasting time and energy chasing down its prey, the anglerfish has learned to make dinner come to it. The glowing bulb
Damn,
isn't
okay.
decoration.
So
it's
trade number 1 is a loss.
Small fish and crustaceans are drawn to the light. But what they can't see are the predator's vicious jaws waiting in
If
the
we break
lanes.
above this area here and stay
And
above it,
just like that, it's game over.
we are looking for buys. Gold on the other hand, we are in there.
it only works thanks to the anglerfish's jet black skin, which acts like a super efficient light trap, kind of like a biological black hole. This combination of ultra-black pigmented skin and bioluminescence
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
no
1.
surprise then that these ultra-black creatures dominate the midnight zone.
Alright, I'm
How
buying.
they achieve this insane level of pigmentation? The secret lies in their skin cells. Inside each cell are tiny factories called melanosomes. Think of them as manufacturing plants for the world's most efficient black paint.
35 pip stop loss.
Containers create, store, and transport melanin, the same chemical that gives color to human skin. The more melanin you have, the darker your skin appears. Deep sea fish take this concept to another level. While human melanosomes are scattered like islands across our skin, deep sea fish pack them so densely they form a continuous layer with no gaps. The result is a super efficient light trap that works like a biological black hole. In these crushing depths, you might think we've seen every possible solution to the problem of camouflage. Surely in this realm of endless night, becoming ultra-black is the final answer. But evolution rarely settles for just one solution. In nature, there is resilience in diversity. So while ultra-black might seem perfect, life has one more trick up its sleeve. To see it, we must descend into the ocean's final frontier, a world largely unexplored and shrouded in mystery. Welcome to the abyss. Plummeting past 4,000 meters, you've officially entered the ocean's most alien realm. Even though you can't tell which way is up,
one is going to fail. There is no way gold and US 100 are taking the same direction. Eleven, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. Don't misbehave. So if we break below that, then I know I'm wrong. And it's time to exit. How about gold? Oh man, one is going to fail. I don't know which one is going to fail, but one is going to fail. One is going to fail. Which one? Which one? I think it's gold. I don't know. I do not know. But if we close below this red line, then I'm exiting my buy positions on gold. US 100. Oh, US 100, we are still going up. Okay. Three, two, one. Right. So I think we might survive this one on US 100. How about gold? Okay. Which one is going to fail? Let's see.
Trust the journey. You're used to the darkness by now, which presses against you like a living thing. Your fragile body struggles against the forces seemingly designed to eliminate all life. Yet the creatures who drift along the void are perfectly adapted to thrive here. To them, this isn't a hostile place. It's just home. From the twilight zone down into the abyss, evolution has written its strangest stories. And they will completely change how you think about the color red. On land, red screams for attention. Fire trucks, stop signs, danger warnings. Red means, look at me. So how could something so vibrant possibly work as camouflage in the deep sea? This majestic creature is here to demonstrate. Though not native to the abyss, the blood-belly KAMAU jelly is a fascinating example of the power red holds in the deep sea.
Poa.
This
Kesho
transparent jelly lives on
kuja 1 PM tu kama kawaida.
and as you can see, the red pigment absorbs the blue wavelengths emitted by its prey. They cancel each other out, turning a fatal giveaway. The ocean absorbs all wavelengths of light one by one. Red is the weakest, so it's absorbed first, followed by orange, then yellow, and so on. Red creatures only look red because they reflect red light. Without red light, they appear grey or black instead. Down in the abyss, there is no light at all, except the occasional glow from a bioluminescent predator. Luckily, the predator's light is blue, not white. It doesn't contain any red wavelengths. So, instead of getting caught in the headlights, the red creature absorbs the blue light and appears completely black. For decades, marine biologists catalogued what they thought were two completely different creatures living in the deep ocean. The first was a small, translucent fish with an elongated snout. Delicate and ghost-like, the big-nosed fish drifted through the mid-depths between 1,500 and 2,000 meters, its streamer-like body trailing in the darkness. The second was the flabby whalefish, a massive red creature. It's one of the deepest.
Guys, I have taken my profits here at 1:2. Although I did make a loss at the beginning, so today was not a profitable day for me. Still, 1:2 is not bad. Damn. On gold, we are still going. So I'll still wait for this trade to play out on gold.
All 500 whalefish specimens happened to be female. Finally, a Japanese team DNA tested both fish for the first time in 2003 and made the discovery no one would have guessed. Despite looking completely different and inhabiting vastly different parts of the ocean, these special dimorphism ever found.
This is US 100. We've just closed our profits here. You can see the system gave us an auto buy. We are here on gold still. It's an auto buy, but if it closes below this area, we are going to exit. This is how currently we are looking right now. Anyway, let's see how this one plays out.
Reflection, bioluminescence, and light-absorbing pigments help creatures vanish into that world. But not every trick fits neatly into an ocean zone. So the most marvelous examples of camouflage transcend the layers altogether. Masters of deception, their camouflage isn't about their biology, it's about their behavior. Like a fish that pretends to be poisonous just to avoid trouble. The con artist that scans its neighbors for a meal, and a shape-shifting octopus that can become nearly anything at once. Get ready to enter the wonderful world of mimicry. At every layer of the ocean, you'll find imposters. These creatures go beyond blending into their environment. Instead, they take an active role in deceiving those around them. If you ever find yourself in the shallow waters off the coast of South Australia, you might spot a special type of seaweed near kelp-covered rocks, swaying gently with the current. It drifts through the ocean, adorned with delicate mottled leaves, various shades of yellow, green, and brown. But look closely. Do you see it? There, among the tangled seagrass. This is the leafy sea dragon, a creature native to South Australia's sheltered bays and rocky reefs. At first, its leaf-like appendages seem like a clever swimming aid. In reality, they break up the animal's outline. Along with its mottled colouring, this helps it vanish among swaying algae.
Alright, I'm done trading. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Its deliberate undulating motion